Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 78 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Where today we're going to be continuing on with our tiering up in Mana and Artifice. So, end of last episode, if I remember correctly, because it's been a couple days since I recorded, but we had finished off our Oculus here, or had finished off with tier 2, and we needed to complete one of the following rituals. The Ritual of the Wizard's Council, Burning Hells, Fairy Courts, or Ritual of the Cold Dark. Now, normally, you would, spend more time determining which of these factions that you would want to go with. And then it determines what kind of spells you're able to access and what kind of rituals you're able to do. So like, or maybe it's just spells. So like if we go to sorcery here and we look at tier 3, we're going to see there's these little icons next to some of these spells. And those icons determine which council or which faction you are aligned with. So for example, this is the Wizard's Council, so we would have access to the Arcane Damage spell. This is for the fairies. They have access to the Briarthorn Barrier. If I choose the Wizard Council, which is what we're going to end up going with, I don't have access to any of the non-Wizard Council spells. So like I can't do this Mind Vision, which is the dark people or something like that. This is the Burning Hells, I think. This is the Dark Below. I don't know. That's a Destiny 2 expansion. Anyway, that's how that works. We're gonna go with the Wizard Council just because, I mean, honestly, like I said, for us, it doesn't really make too much of a difference because we're really here just to get this guy, the Transitory Tunnel, and that's what we're here for. If you were playing in a pack where you were actually, wanting to tech up and tier up in Mana and Artifice, you definitely want to make sure. What is this noise? I feel like I'm hearing a weird noise going on. Anyway, you would want to make sure that you tech up or you choose a faction, because what happens is when you choose a faction, you make enemies out of the other ones. Their mobs, which spawn naturally throughout the worlds where appropriate, will then become hostile to you. However, your faction's mobs will come to your aid if they see you in trouble. It gives you access to unique relics and spells that are part of each faction. Oculus shows those. You cannot craft the spells. Cannot craft the spells and artifacts from other factions. However, you can trade for them by doing the Ritual of the Iron Bell once you hit tier 3, or you can trade with other wizards. Let's see, if you use their spells, they're going to raid you. They'll send very powerful assassins because they don't like you using their stuff if you're not part of their faction, yada, yada, yada. You can read through the book as desired to find out more about the factions. But the Wizard's Council is what we're going to go with. So that is where we want. I don't know why I put my book away. So let's go back here, and we're going to go to our rituals section. And we're going to do the ritual of the... Where's the Wizard Council one? Yeah, Ritual of the Wizard Council. So this ritual summons a conclave from the ancient council of wizards. By doing so, you are offering to align yourself with the council in exchange for access to their knowledge of higher magics. Once you have summoned the council, stand in the center of them to receive their blessing if you believe you are worthy. Aligning oneself with such entities will almost assuredly make enemies of others. And so there is our ritual layout, which if we go over, if we go over here, I just hit my mouse onto my keyboard and it knocked that out of my hand. Anyway, so I've already laid this out, so we have this going for us. I just need to grab some purified Vintium. Oh, also, I want to note, ever since we set up this this thing in our refined storage, the button here that pulses when I can reset this with a pulse just like this. Our refined storage system hasn't done the whole it's missing items thing, and that's because when I load into the world, this actually does do a pulse, because it's it's just the way that it works. So it actually pulses our refined storage system when we come in here, and shabam. I don't know. I don't like this bouncing our refined storage system's doing. Man, we bounce between 5,000 RF at points with our refined storage. That's a lot of power this thing ends up using sometimes. Good thing we have it. But yeah, anyway, so just something to point out. In the future setups, I'm probably just going to go ahead and set that up as is with a button on there and set it to, you know, reset on a pulse. I don't remember what the mode is, but that way I don't even have to worry about it. Also, if you're looking in the corner of the screen and you see that icon that pops up that I was wondering about last episode, it's from the mana crystal. It gives us mana regen. So yeah, right now we have mana regen 5. I think, like, is it the closer we get, the higher mana regen? Because I was getting mana regen 4 earlier. Yeah, now I have 4. 5. If I back away, 4. Oh, okay. So yeah, the closer you are to the crystal, am I going to have mana regen 3? Oh, just regular mana regen. Oh, okay, interesting. So the closer you get to your mana crystal, the higher tier of mana regen you will have. So place that in a centralized area. But yeah, anyway, all right, let's get this ritual cooked. I think I have everything. I made the other spell book that we were going to need. So we should be good to go. So there's 2 emeralds. There's that mode of magic. There's a spell book. Make sure it's using Make sure it uses the right spell book. Just to be safe, I'm going to put that one away. I'm very glad I checked that, because that would have been a disaster. Apparently I need some books and I didn't grab any of those. Just do that. You, and you. And I'm going to assume we have stuff we're going to have to draw. So, no, excuse me. Go back in there and do that. So yeah, I'm going to assume we're going to have to draw things. It's how this mod works. But maybe this would be a good time for us to actually test if I trace the drawing, does it help? Because we've been using these, and you know, it's a pain to have to go over there and back and there and back. But as you've seen, the drawing is very finicky. But if I trace the triangle, hey, it worked. And now we're at the point where I can just hold down my right click. My mana regens fast enough. See, that was a square. I'm literally tracing your exact design here, Mr. Mod. One more try, and I'm going to go get my squarulus octangulus. There we go. I think it's called quadratum. Okay. Oh, great. Another square. Maybe the direction I make the square matters? Nope. Upside downular, triangular. These are the official names, by the way. Okay. So, there we go. The Wizard Council has been summoned. So, as the book said, we must center ourselves if we deem we are worthy. Are we worthy? Are we worthy? I think so. Let's go. Right into the center of the Wizard Council. Do your thing. Do your worst. Oh, I'm floating. It's funny, my jetpack picks on, so it looks like, you know, my jetpack is shooting flames out. Pew! They beamed me. They're beaming me up. Let's check it out from the back. Music's pretty cool. And they just disappeared. Okay. And I'm probably still flying because of my jetpack. You feel the presence of hundreds of wizards, current and past. Their knowledge and power shared with you. You have allied yourself with the Council of Ancients. You advanced to Tier 3. Woo! Yeah, party. Tier 3. Now what? All right. 11 of the 14 tasks to advance to the next tier. Find a nether fortress. Thank goodness we did that. Summon a wither. A wither. We've done that. Reach the nether. Well, we've actually done that, but I found another fortress. Did I not set up a portal? I guess I didn't, because there's no need to really be in the nether, is there? So let's just do this really quick. Flint and steel. What's the minimum size that you can do for a nether portal? I have no clue. Let's just do 1, 2, 3. Oops. Well, it's close enough. Oops. Well, that's really bad. My clicking is not accurate, apparently. You know, I never said I was any kind of sniper in any FPSs or anything like that, okay? I'm terrible at sniping, if you were wondering. Let's go into the nether. Oh, into the nether. Into the nether. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. I liked Frozen 2. Some people say they didn't like Frozen 2, but I like Frozen 2. Saw it in theaters. I think twice. My wife wanted to go the second time. Anyway, enough Disney talk. That should complete Reach the Nether, right? Yes. Okay. So we need to reach magic level 45. That's easy enough. I can just, do the thing where I just, come on over here. That's not a spell book. Where did my spell book go? I know I sorted this out. There's my spell book. I can just sit over here and, cast this, though it's diminishing returns, of course. I'd have to let that sit for a little while. 10,000 kilometers away from world spawn. I mean, that's 10,000 blocks. I just have to fly that way, and that's feasible. I could do that. I can do that in between episodes. Same thing with the reach magic level 45. I'll just span this. Perform a Sanctum invocation ritual and complete the structure. Find a stronghold. I don't know if strongholds actually spawn. Enchant an item using the runic anvil. I did not know that was possible. Okay. Create an artifact from your faction. Craft an eldritch orb. Craft a spell with complexity 55 or more. Craft a construct with at least 3 iron or gold parts. Complete a tier 3 ritual and cast a tier 3 cantrip. Well, let's look at the cantrip real quick. What is it? Left control? Yes. So, tier 3. Summons a grimoire, a book of ender storage for spells. Oh, and that's just a square? Is that legit? Nope. 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 Look, it's getting picked up by my mana weaving altar. Let's go somewhere else, maybe. I mean, that says it's just a square, but I can also pick what it is. Do it. Square, triangle, circle. Why did I make this hard for myself? Okay, so there's a square, triangle. We know, circle. Okay, apparently square triangle is already used. Let's do square, circle, triangle. Man, I had that square so good too. Nope. Square, circle, triangle. I think that put like an upside down triangle. Oh my goodness. Square, circle, triangle. I don't understand. Am I doing it correctly? Square. All right, what other options do we have here then? Oh, I can place a spell there. Yeah, I don't. Square, circle, circle? Like square, circle, circle. There we go. Okay. That worked. What is a grimoire? Open by holding left control and right clicking. Oh, is it a spell book? Is it the same thing as our spell book? Open the radio selection menu by holding Z. Ah, but I know it's an ender storage for your spells. So if you lose your grimoire, you can get your spells back. Like if your grimoire gets caught on fire or something like that, your spells will stay. You just got to summon another grimoire. Okay, actually that's kind of nice. And so then we have an extra spell book if needed for any other casting. So that's cool. And that should complete the cast a tier 3 cantrip. Okay. Complete a tier 3 ritual. So what do we have for tier 3 rituals? Ritual of Homestead, Ritual of Return, Ritual of Sanctum Invocation. Now that is perform a Sanctum Invocation ritual and complete the structure. So that kind of knocks two birds with one stone. So let's see what that is about. Rituals of Sanctum Invocation. This ritual designates a place of power for your faction. Upon completion, it spawns a single block, a circle of power. Right-click this block to display a structure that you will then need to build. Upon completion, the circle of power will activate allied faction players, and you, when standing near, will gain a powerful buff to their spell casting, causing more damage with spells and making their buff size significantly longer. Killing enemies will yield significantly more souls than normal. Okay, so we need to do this. That's going to require us to get all of these things. Plus, okay. We got some work to do. I'm not even going to pin this now because we have work to do. All right, so we need Mystic Focus. And we need Lesser. We're going to need 4 of those. We need a Mote of Water. Mote of Earth. If I remember correctly, these rituals have to be done in specific locations. Mote of Fire. Mote of Air. And another Mote of Magic, which we've already made. So I will do this one off camera. Okay, so let's see. How do we make the rest of these? Mote of Earth requires Ritual of Ancient Stone. Let's start with these Mystic Focuses. Okay, we can do that. Focus. I wondered if I could... Can you bulk craft with this? I never tried, actually. So redstone dust. I don't think so. Like, if I were to... Yeah, that just puts 1 in there. So I don't think you can bulk craft. 1, 2, 3, 4 gold nuggets. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I did it that way instead of just mathing, but hey. Vintium, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then it is Triangulus and Religo. So let me grab Religo out of here. And luckily, this mana weaving is easy because I just have to do that. Wait for the triangle to show up. And then do that. And then that crafts that. So this is the first one. And then I won't make y'all watch me do the rest of these. But at least, you know, we got the first one. So there is the first one. And I will come back when we have the rest. And there we go. 4 Mystic Focus. Mystic Foci. So that is that taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and start putting these in here because I imagine we're going to need more stuff for these other rituals. Okay, so Ritual of the Deep Ocean is what we're going to need, which requires some fish, seagrass, sea pickles. Ooh, and sea pickles. Man, I thought I saw a wandering trader with sea pickles, and I was like, when am I going to ever need sea pickles? Apparently now, actually, this is going to be kind of difficult to get. That's the only way to get sea pickles? Yeah, botany pot, a sea pickle, or phytogenic insulator, but you have to have one to get one. Where else can we get sea pickles then? Because we have no oceans that spawn. We're in a skyblock, so there's no other things. Like, I literally have I even have seagrass. I have everything but the sea pickles. And then how does this ritual work? We need to be doing some Google Foo. Ritual of the Deep Ocean. This ritual can only be performed while in an ocean biome. See? I guess this is not possible. Yeah, we can't do this because there's no ocean biome. Like, I mean, I guess there are ocean biomes. I could, I have to fly around 10,000 blocks, so I can, and the easiest way would probably be to turn our mini map on and turn on, how do you enable this thing? Enabled, true. because it tells us, all right, so we're in a savanna. So one of our quests is to fly out 10,000 blocks. I could, you know, fly out to here. But then do we have like a cloud in a bottle? Or bottle? Is there some sort of angel block? Place behind blocks. Combine the core with your wand in a crafting grid. Place behind blocks and in midair. What is this? Construction wand. Is this the same wand that we already have? Yeah. So I just combine these. And then I can place blocks in midair. It says I can place blocks midair. How do I do so? Do I have to imagine I probably have to cycle through this? Nope. Place block midair. Do thing. Okay, so that doesn't seem. I may have to look up how that works. That seems weird. So this resurrects you. The angel ring itself for flying. Nope. Loading block. Like, let me look up things. I know I just cut, but we'll come back. Okay, well, not sure how that's going to work. As you can see here, we are now 10,000 blocks away from home. I decided to just, go ahead and fly out. Google Fooing is not pulling up much for angel blocks, or I even looked up Mana and Artifice. Maybe like the quests really aren't that helpful, to be honest with you. So yeah, there isn't even a Mana and Artifice section in the quests. End game pedestals. Like I may just go look up on their GitHub or something in between episodes about it, but otherwise, we've done the 10,000 blocks away. Whoa, I need to speed that way down. So yeah, that's that. So let's see what else we can do. Like, okay, so if we can't do this and we can't do this, we need 11 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, yeah, we can do other things. There's enough other things. So that's perfectly fine. Complete a tier 3 ritual. All right, let's see what do we got. Tier 3 rituals. Ritual of summoning, Iron Bell, visiting, Homestead, return, any of those. Those all sound like teleporting rituals. Ritual of Homestead. This ritual will create a waystone underneath it, matching the rune combination used in the ritual in the same order. Casting the ritual of return will allow you to use the matching rune combination to return to this location, provided you are in the same dimension. So yes, that is a teleporting kind of spell. So basically, you set this up, put your runes in. It's combination of runes. So if you did black, blue, black, blue, black, blue, ender pearl in the middle, you can do your return black, blue, the same amount, and you'll be able to return. So let's do Ritual of Homestead. Yeah. Now, I do know we are going to have to do our Wizard Council again, but since we didn't use permanent things like we did over there, it's gone. So, alas, it is what it is. So this is a 5x5, so this should be accurate. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. So then we just need an ender pearl and any 5 runes. Or I'm sorry, any 5 glyphs. We'll just use red. Or not even 5. It's a number. And then purified Vintium. I guess we'll just put that away because I don't know what I did that for. Chalk can go away. Bam. Not sure what the numbers mean. I'm going to assume the numbers are the order. So if you put them in this order with the colors, that'll determine what order you can put them down for the ritual of return, maybe. But anyway, so let's do this. Let's get our Mana Weaver's Wand. And this is a tier 3 spell, so that should complete that. And then if we were to cast the ritual of return, oh look, we don't even have to. The ritual of return would return us here. Oh look, and it tells you if you right click it, first one that you place down, second, third, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is pretty nifty. Now go away. So yeah, so that should be cast a tier 3 ritual. Okay. Craft a spell with a complexity of 55 or more. So spells, let's do a self complexity. We're looking for something that has a complexity of 50. Bam. Self summon. Oh, summon fire? Summon. This spell is too complex for your current tier. Huh, this is interesting. Yeah, so this is the target. Summon lightning damage. I just don't understand what that means when I said summon, like summon fling. What does that mean? Summon shield. That sounds interesting. So diamond armor, phantom membrane, 2 of those focuses, name tag, some kind of plant, wither skeleton skull, an observer. I need to make another one of those things. So yeah, I think this is doable. So what I'm going to do in between episodes, I will go ahead and work on getting the items that we need for this. And then, yeah, basically we can't do this. So I'm just going to ignore that. I'm going to get us another mode of magic as well, because we need one for, eventually we're going to have to summon the Wizard Council to get up to tier 4. So I will get another mote of magic. I did the 10k blocks. I'll also do the reach magic level 45, and then we'll come back and work on this ritual. And then, you know, we'll craft an Eldritch Orb. Let's look at that. Bam, let's bookmark that bad boy. And then enchant an item using the runic anvil, and I think that should be good. I don't want to get into constructs. It's another long process and more rituals and all that stuff and more rune smithing. And so if we can avoid the construct part, we will. But anyway, there's our spell. So I will go ahead and see what we need for this and get it all going and come back and continue. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. If you know, just out of curiosity, I know we're going to not do it, but if you know how we're supposed to do these other things like this, if it's even possible in All the Mod 6 to the Sky, let me know in the comments, just for posterity's sake. So for future, anybody who comes and watches these videos, they'll know too. But yeah, anyway, see you in the next one.